Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to explain to you what Ayurveda is, what this concept means, its principles and objectives. What does the word Ayurveda mean? The word Ayurveda is a Sanskrit word. Sanskrit is a classical language belonging to the Indo-Aryan branch of the Indo-European languages. The word Ayurveda is composed of two words, Ayur and Veda. Ayur means life and Veda knowledge or science. Therefore, Ayurveda means the science of life or the knowledge of life. Where and when was Ayurveda born? Ayurveda originated in India. There isn't consensus among historians regarding the date of its appearance. Some estimate that Ayurveda was born 10,000 years before the Common Era, others say 5000 BCE. In any case, Ayurveda originated before our era, making it a very ancient science. There is a legend about the birth of Ayurveda. It is said that it was the great Indian sages called the Rishis who received Ayurveda while meditating at the foot of Himalayas.
They were concerned about the man's fate.
The latter had a short life due to illness, which prevented them from developing their spirituality. First, Ayurveda appeared to the sages as a knowledge, allowing them to improve life, to cure disease, in order to access spirituality. During this period, Ayurveda spread throughout the world. It developed in Asia, Tibet, Indochina, Indonesia, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Japan and China. Moreover, Ayurveda influenced Chinese medicine. But Ayurveda spread also in Europe. We find traces of this science in the writings of Galen and Hippocrates, two famous Greek doctors. Without naming Ayurveda, they evoke Ayurvedic principles. This is why it is said that Ayurveda is the grandmother of modern medicines and the mother of traditional medicines. Which are the sources of Ayurveda? For centuries, Ayurveda was passed orally from masters to disciples. Later, it was codified in different texts. We can find Ayurveda sources in three founding texts that are called the Triad, which are Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita, and Ashtanga Hridaya. The other sources are in the Vedas, Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajur Veda, and Atharva Veda. Who is the god of Ayurveda? Dhanvantari is known as the god of Ayurveda. He is a handsome man with 4 arms. In each hand he is holding one of the symbols of Ayurveda, which are medicinal herbs, a conch, which symbolizes the struggle against ignorance, a book of Ayurveda, and a bowl of Amrita, the elixir of immortality. What are the different branches of Ayurveda? Ayurveda, from a medical point of view, is traditionally divided into 8 branches. We find Kaya Chikitsa, general medicine, Komara Bhritya, pediatrics, Shalya, surgery, Shalakya, ENT, ophthalmology and dentistry, Bhuta Vidya, psychiatry, Agata Tantra, toxicology, Rasayana, rejuvenation and immunity, and Vajikarana, sexology, obstetrics and aphrodisiacs. What are the objectives of Ayurveda? Ayurveda has many objectives that could be grouped around 5 ideas. First of all, prevention. The preventive aspect in Ayurveda is very important. Prevention is the main focus to prevent the disease from appearing. The second idea is longevity. The goal is to live longer, but first of all to live better. To do this, Ayurveda invites us to set up different life routines to improve our health. Then we find the curative aspect with the treatment of disease. Each pathology corresponds to a branch of Ayurveda. We also find self-knowledge. Ayurveda is a medicine that is individualized. What can be good for one person isn't necessarily good for another person. Ayurveda invites us to better understand who we are, what is good for us to have a lifestyle adapted to our person. Finally, Ayurveda invites us to develop our spirituality. It is not limited only to our physical body. since it takes into account our mind and our soul. Ayurveda is not only a medicine, but it's a philosophy and art of living. What are the principles of Ayurveda? There are several Ayurvedic principles. I'm going to evoke only two principles here. The first is the search for the cause. Ayurveda believes that the search for the cause is fundamental. We don't only treat the symptom, we look for the cause, the origin of the symptom, why the symptom appeared. For example, if I suffer from a migraine, we don't only treat the migraine, but we ask why this migraine appeared. The pitfall, if I treat only the symptom, is that the symptom reappears later or that the same problem manifests again through another symptom. It's like an iceberg. The symptom is the tip of the iceberg and the cause is the hidden part of the iceberg. Another fundamental Ayurvedic principle is the microcosm, is the image of the macrocosm. This means that the human being is the image of the universe. We are the reflection of the world around us. Ayurveda explains the world through the 5 elements, which are space, air, water, fire, and earth. These 5 elements are grouped around 3 doshas, which are the vital energies. We have Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. These doshas, and therefore the elements, are present everywhere. They are present both outside us, in our diet, in the weather, but also in us. Each individual has within him the 3 doshas, the 5 elements, but in variable proportion. This is what we call our Ayurvedic constitution, our birth constitution, or our prakriti. If one of the doshas is too strong or too weak, it creates an imbalance in our body, which is conducive to the appearance of disease. Ayurveda has its own interpretation of disease through its Ayurvedic principles. What are the tools of Ayurveda? Ayurveda uses many tools. Among these tools, we find diet, plants, yoga, Ayurvedic massages and treatments, meditation, chanting mantras, or breathing exercise called pranayama. These tools are both preventive and curative. As we have seen, we don't wait for illness to take care of our health. What is the place of Ayurveda today in the world? Since 1982, Ayurveda has been internationally recognized by the WHO, the World Health Organization. It recognized Ayurveda as a traditional health system. In some countries, Ayurveda is recognized as an official medicine, although this represents only a minority of countries. Among these countries, we can find, of course, India, but also Bangladesh, Russia, Mauritania, South Africa, Austria, Romania, Switzerland, Great Britain, New Zealand, and Brazil. That's it for this presentation of Ayurvedic medicine. If you liked this video, don't hesitate to like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see other videos on Ayurveda, its sister yoga, or Ayurvedic treatments and massages. See you soon!